Happy full moon in Gemini. This is Kat from Sacred Healing Space, and I just invite you to get comfortable. This will be a guided meditation, a light language transmission and soul remembrance journey, and a beautiful opportunity for you to take the time to rest, to heal, and to slow down. So just taking a nice deep breath and just landing into this space and just checking in how you're feeling coming up to this full moon, knowing that whenever you receive this is just perfect. You can still receive the energies of the full moon. We have just moved through the 12/12 portal. Christmas, the festive season, is upon us. The end of the year excitement, plans for the new year, and the rush to get everything done last minute. So in this moment, let's transcend the rush. Let's choose to slow down. Let's choose to come into peace, calmness, as we take a nice deep breath and talk to the cells in our body, talk to the nervous system and ask the body to calm. Asking the body to slow down. And we can do this by slowing down the breath, breathing in and out. Breathing in and out, and breathing in. I create peace within. I create peace within. I create peace within. And you can create peace within. Slowing down, becoming really mindful, focusing on the breath and turning inwards will stop the stress response. Will allow your body to breathe a sigh of relief as you come into presence. You come into this moment choosing calm, because everything is okay right now. So thanking yourself for turning up, for slowing down, and for having some you time. So on this full moon, we're going to harness these energies to tap into some soul remembrance. There's awareness that there has been some collective grief and sadness around Atlantean remembrance coming through. So we're going to do this together. We're going to open the space, provide the space for you to start to tap into any memories of Ancient Lemuria or Atlantis. So let's start to prepare the space. Calling in a beautiful protective light, calling in our guides and our team. And we ask today to remember. We're going to settle and sit for as long as we need and set a declaration to Source, the universe, our guides, to ourselves, that we are ready to remember. We are ready and willing to see the truth. So just flushing the vessel now, flushing it with source light, just clearing away any densities. Asking to flush through the third eye, through the throat, down to the heart, down the lower chakras, as we just ask to clear any blocks, asking to clear any fears, asking to clear anywhere we have blocked ourselves from remembering, from seeing the truth. As we ask to turn up our source receptors, turning up our psychic abilities, up, up, up to the highest capacity, as we ask to see, feel, hear, sense, trust, know. As we ask to turn down the amnesia, down, 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 because we are ready. We are ready to remember, asking our guides to show us in a way we can easily understand. And just seeing yourself in a beautiful spot in nature. Just taking it all in. And this has the vibration of love and safety and peace as we prepare for a journey. And you might like to see a door appearing. As we slowly start to open the door, you'll see steps leading down, 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 down. So you're going to walk slowly down these steps, deeper and deeper, down, down, down. And as you walk down, down these steps, your body starts to relax, deeper and deeper and deeper, sinking deeper down, 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 as you get to the bottom of the steps and you see a long tunnel. And you're going to ask one of your guides to take you by the hand and just flow you along this tunnel. And just trusting now as your guide takes you faster and faster down this tunnel, deeper and deeper you go, back, back, back along your time-space continuum, allowing your guide to take you for exactly where you need to go. Diana shatia doshokui, niana kia ayano o diana shakiana iana itiana. As you see a light at the end of this tunnel, niata shakiana atokiana doyana iana tai. As you get closer and closer to this light, niana kiana iana tashati. As we ask the mind to step 5 steps to the side. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Releasing the ego, releasing the expectations as you whoosh along through this light now into a portal of high vibration. As I send through codes of remembrance. And out the portal you go, and just ask your guides to take you to a time when you were incarnated, and just see, sense, trust where they're taking you. Atlantean remembrance, Lemurian remembrance, just trusting the first thing that comes. And just breathe into that. Just clearing the mind and trusting the first thing you are shown. Asking your guides to show you in a way you can easily understand, and you might like to ask, was I incarnated in Ancient Lemuria, yes or no? Trusting your channel, first thing that comes to your mind. And you might like to ask, was I incarnated in Ancient Atlantis, yes or no? Trusting the answers. Now you may have been incarnated in both, or just one, or none at all. Trusting, asking now to receive remembrance, as we ask to go back to the time of this collective grief and depression. And we ask to be shown the first point of separation, the very root cause of this collective grief. Now you might go back to Lemuria, you might go back to Atlantis. Just trusting. Now there's a lot of entanglement of this grief that's coming through. The fall of Lemuria, the fall of Atlantis, the wars, so just trusting what's coming to you as you ask your guides to show you We ask the body to calm, and it is ready to remember. It will be shown in a way that it can easily understand and handle. The body will not go into a stress or trauma response. You can simply relax and trust that you're just being shown what you are ready to be shown as we ask to channel truth. What is this collective grief and depression that we need to heal today? As we just sit with it. For a moment we sit in the discomfort, the story. Because the fall of Atlantis happened so suddenly. There was destruction and displacement in such a short period of time. Some of us were ripped away from our soul family, and we lost everyone. Some of us, our soul fragments are still there, displaced, alone in the oceans, not knowing what happened, in confusion and frustration. When there is a trauma, the soul fragments. So it is here we can collect our soul fragments. So just checking if there are any soul fragments around the time of the fall of Atlantis that are still happening in this now moment that you need to collect, purify, and merge with. So just checking, just ask the question. Is there still a part of your soul that is still displaced in ancient Atlantis? And just checking in ancient Lemuria, the fall, the destruction point. Is there a fragment of your soul that is still there? And just receiving a yes or a no. We don't need to go back and journey exactly what happened. We don't need to re-traumatize. We can just be shown what we need to be shown. And if there is, we can do this together. Looking down and just asking for the soul fragments, the part of your soul that may be displaced, confused, alone, and just asking for that soul fragment now to be lifted up and out of that time-space continuum, up and out. And we're going to ask for the Lemurian and the Atlantean one, if you perceive you have both, or just one, lifting them up and out and asking them to come up and join you on a beautiful healing cloud. And this cloud has the frequency of love, light, healing, wisdom, and understanding. And we can gain clarity. We can heal here. So just seeing your soul fragments come to join you as you embrace them and give them a beautiful hug and tell them it's okay. You are safe now. You are free now. Yashanya kiane, dea kiana tashaki, no doyana ashatayanai. As we cleanse them in beautiful source energy. And just breathe into that. And we can now look down. We can all look down on this time, looking down on the timeline of Lemuria, looking down at the time of Atlantis, and just spending some time looking from above and asking for the pieces of remembrance to come through so you can gain clarity of what happened. Just sending through codes to activate the remembrance. Dianoi, diaki, diono kiatai, dianai dioshokoi, niani diashatai, diano kuyana shoti diate, diane shaniate, diono kiane. And just ask for further clarity. Asking who you were. asking about your mission, your purpose at those times. And just seeing if there's any core beliefs that were created at this time that we need to clear. Any core beliefs, any abandonment wounds. I am not safe. I am alone. I failed my mission. Any wounds around loss and grief of the soul family. Any wounds around feeling this was my fault. And we're just going to ask to clear it. We're just going to ask to purify it at the source. Diashanai, Kiono or Kianai, putting it through the violet flame. Niashanai, Diashatai, as we just ask to cut the cords. Cutting the cords, hooks and threads with this old energy. Cancelling any contracts, vows, oaths, agreements, promises, commitments, exchanges. Cancelling the entanglements. Diashanai, Dio Kionoi, Ani, Kianai. And we just acknowledge of how this old energy signature, this energy signature that we've been sitting in unconsciously has been affecting our current incarnation. The grief, the loss, the fear, the loneliness. And we can purify this energy collectively. It is safe now. We do not have to sit in this energy anymore. Calling back now those soul fragments as you see them on this cloud, asking them to be purified and merging now with your energy. Dhyana Shatayana Ikiana, as you fill yourself up with everything you're needing. In this moment, filling yourself up with safety, with love, with connection. You can have it all right now, whatever you are needing, as we come from the heart space and we ask to physically heal the heart scars, healing the grief, the depression, the loss, the guilt, the shame. As we transmute this, into acceptance, forgiveness, and love. As we come back whole into ourself, reclaiming everything that we have lost, reclaiming the parts of ourself. And what is it that you need to reclaim? Looking down at your time in Lemuria and Atlantis, this was a time of expansion, ascension, technology, evolution. We were incarnated with our DNA activated, our gifts and abilities. The full complement of our DNA, telepathy, levitation, shape-shifting, psychic abilities, clairvoyance, instant healing. The technology in Atlantis was beyond our comprehension. So just seeing, what are we reclaiming from these times? And we can bring these gifts, these abilities back to this now incarnation. Because all of our past, parallel, future lives were training grounds, initiations for this now moment. So see if we can collect the coding it back into this human vessel in your now incarnation as you reclaim who you were. If there are any archetypes when you look down at your time in Atlantis or Lemuria, priestess, high priestess, dragon, angelic, goddess, queen, king, purifying, coding in the codes as we remember. It's in our DNA. It's already within us, activating the codes of remembrance within our being at this moment. as you come back to who you are, who you truly are, coding that in this now moment. Niana shakiane, deate shatiane, deatayana I kiono o kiana, as we ask this to be purified. Niani kiana kia ayana, as we just anchor that in. Breathing that in. Just clearing any residue with the Ho'oponopono prayer. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. As we just clear any residue in the physical, in the energy bodies that may be still holding any trauma from the destruction points, as we just flush the vessel with pure source light, transmuting with the violet flame, as we ask to start to rewire and recalibrate to this new high frequency, asking that new coding to come online, asking all aspects of the vessel to recalibrate to be able to hold this high frequency as the DNA is activated. We activate the remembrance of who we are, as we just sit and see if we can anchor that into this now moment in our physical vessel. So see if we can come back from that cloud and coming back into your physical vessel and just breathing to see if we can anchor in that higher frequency, anchoring in those codes, the remembrance, the gifts, the abilities that we have reclaimed. And just breathe into that. Now, while the body is adjusting to hold and anchor in and to solidify these new frequencies, just asking if you would like to go deeper, if this has sparked a deeper remembrance that you need assistance with, please reach out for a one-on-one session. Please join me over on Patreon. I have many more transmissions and meditations for you to dive deeper into your healing. When you heal yourself, you heal the world. We are doing this collectively, so come and join me on my mission to heal. Encouraging you, if you enjoyed this, to like, subscribe and share. Let's grow this so we can reach more people, to assist people on their awakening and ascension journey. And just checking in on the vessel now and just see how it feels. Knowing you can always come back to this for deeper remembrance. Please comment below what came up for you, or reach out via email if you would like to debrief. As we ask to close any portals down, we give thanks and gratitude to our guides and the remembrance that came through today, as we ground this beautiful light and high vibration into Mother Gaia. Niashanai dioshotoi dianiaki. It is done, it is done, it is already done, as we say thank you, thank you, thank you. I love you, beautiful soul. I'll see you on the next one. Namaste.